Good morning, everybody. This is Ben back again, and I am back for another video for today, in which I'm gonna now show you guys, or re-show you guys, my Orion VHS collection films that were originally released by Orion Pictures. Because, as you know, this collection has updated a little bit. There are some changes, well, if you've seen the previous version of that video, you may notice that two of the tapes, which were Easy Money and Back to School, I put them in the basement, so I'm not gonna get them up here so I can show you guys. I'm just gonna only show you these ones in the cases, and also the ones that are up here in my room. And like I said, it has updated a bit because there are some titles that, if you have seen that video, there are some titles that were previously not in there, but now they are. You know, now you can, if you go back and forth, you can easily tell the difference. But anyways, let's get on with this. First up is Caddyshack, which came out in 1980. This was released by Warner Brothers. Since the first two films, the next one, what I'm going to show you, which is Arthur, both of these were originally released by Warner Brothers. Since Orion was formed, it was originally a joint venture between Warner Brothers and United Artists. And then they got purchased by Filmways, I think, and then they became independent and then distributing films on their own. Print date is April 8th, 1997, so this is a reprint. Although this tape was originally released in 1991, according to the cover. I'm not sure how the tape opens, but I'll have to check one day or something. Next up is Arthur, which is from 1981, the film is. And there is no critic review in the description. Let me check Caddyshack if there is one. No, there is not. Alright. I think this tape is pretty hard to get out. Oh no, I don't have a problem with it this time. And there are two print dates. The top one says November 20th, 1991, but the bottom one says November 20th, 1991, and the bottom one says November 16th, 1991. Alright. Next up is First Blood with Sylvester Stallone. From 1982, the film is. This film was originally made by Carol Co., but it was theatrically distributed by Orion, and it was given different distributors on home video. And Studio Canal and Lionsgate owns the rights to this movie, along with the other Rambo movies. Here's The Terminator from 1984. This one was originally made by Hemdale, so they were originally given by Live Entertainment on video, but now the rights to this film are owned by MGM. Here's FX, or F/X, the most dazzling thriller of the new year with heart-pounding action that doesn't let up. Don't miss it by sneak previews. So, yep. Oh, and the most dazzling thriller of the oh no, that's the same review that's on the front. They copied it on the back. Kind of interesting. This is an HBO video release. Print date is May 8th, 1988, and then the bottom one says May 7th, 1988. Next up is Platoon, which is from 1986. This won the Best Picture of '86. A singular achievement, the tension builds and never lets up by Vincent Canby of the New York Times. Platoon is a great movie, 2 big thumbs up by Siskel and Ebert, and 4 stars. 1986's most powerful film by Mike Clark of USA Today. Yep. Here's the tape label. This one was originally released by Vestron on video, and print date is a reprint from March 10th, 1992, although this is a 1988 video release, so it's a reprint. Next up is RoboCop. These next 4 titles were both distributed by Orion's own home video unit and no longer by different companies. Ink label, and that's all there is to say about RoboCop. Here's 8 Men Out. This is the next one, both from 1988 and the RoboCops from 87. 4 stars by Mike Clark of USA Today, Mike McGrady of Newsday, Jack Garner again at News Service, Bruce Kirkland of Toronto Sun, Jim DeBross of the Cincinnati Enquirer. I recently showed this when I did my Christopher Lloyd movies back earlier this month, so if you haven't seen it, go check it out. This has a red ink label, and this also has a red tape lid. Here's Mississippi Burning with Gene Hackman and Willem Dafoe. Willem Dafoe was also in Platoon as well. And then Charlie Sheen, who was from 8 Men Out, he is also in Platoon as well, alongside Tom Berenger. And yeah, Frances McDormand is in this too. Here's the tape label. This is a reprint, and this is a former rental from Blockbuster, which is upside down. And finally, we have The Silence of the... Oh no, wait, I'm missing another title. Sorry about that. I have it right on the bed. Dances with Wolves, which came out in 1990 with Kevin Costner, who also directed this movie. So that's that. And the print date is, no, there's... Well, it looks like over there it says September 8th, 1992. But I don't know if it's like a legit print date, though. And finally, we have The Silence of the Lambs from 1991 with Jodie Foster, Anthony Hopkins, and Scott Glenn. So that's that. And that is it for my Orion VHS collection 2025 edition video, and I'll see you again sometime later in the week, because today is Sunday. So yeah, since I always usually do like 2 or 3 videos a week usually, so I mean there's kind of, you know, so it's, you probably, you know, probably already know by now or something, but anyways, that's it for today's video, and I'll see you again soon. Also, really quickly before I end the video, I did, because I had thought about this for quite some time, but I actually had noticed that I actually, well, if you look, well, I was looking back at one of my videos, and, it turns out that I actually forgot to show, a couple of Simpsons, DVDs, like, well, because, like, well, like, the seasons, I forgot, there were actually 2 more that I didn't get to show when I was doing the Simpsons DVD collection video back in last month. And so, because in that video, I showed only seasons 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 10, and then 20, and then the Treehouse of Horror DVD. But there were 2 more seasons that are still in here that I actually forgot to show, and you probably might have maybe likely noticed it, maybe in, well, I mentioned it before, like when I was doing the DVD collection videos, well, in the here in the basement, but when I got to do the Simpsons one, I forgot all about it. So I'm gonna just show them to you. The ones that I didn't get to show when I was doing that video were seasons 8 and 9, because I didn't really know where they were at first, but then I was looking back at one of my videos and now I do. So I'm just gonna show them to you really quick. Here's season 8 right here. This ran from 1996 to 1997. So that's a look at season 8. And finally, we have season 9, which is below under all this. Hold on, it's... Here's season 9 right here. This ran from 1997 to 1998. This also was known to be the season in which this show kind of ended its golden age, particularly with the second episode of this season, The Principal and the Pauper. which, since as we know, that episode has garnered wide criticism for its plot twist, which a lot of people and even the series creator Matt Groening and Harry Shearer, who voiced Principal Skinner, don't even like. Which because Skinner, as we know, he's a Vietnam vet, but also he works as the principal. And then in that episode, as we know, he's revealed to be an imposter. And so, like, he was, and then and then Principal Skinner was not his real name. So, but after that episode aired, after all the backlash and all that, they decided to go back to the series roots with the character and all that. And also, really quick before I end the video, I still kept the season 7, the back cover of the back artwork, the paper thing, which originally came when we got these. This is for season 7. You can see all the list of episodes and then also the features and all that. And then oh, and I still also kept the cover for season 12. Let me see if you can see it. Yeah, that's the season 12 cover, but I don't know where the actual box is, or even the cases or anything like that, or I don't know where they are. Let me put the phone down so I can. Alright. Get my earbuds back in. Alright. This is an extremely uncomfortable area because I'm like in between the bin here and then this, which is extremely cramped. But anyways, I just wanted to make this little part I just wanted to make this little part just to show you that I have where I found the seasons 8 and 9 of The Simpsons. And I had always thought about making a video of wanting to show them, but I just didn't get the chance to, so I figured now would be the time to include it at the end of the video that you just seen, the Orion one. So anyways, that's it for today's video, like I said, and I'll see you again later in the week, like I said.